Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's up? I am back again for another shoe review. If you were watching on my last video, I already probably know what it is. I was talking about these for a couple videos now, and I've been waiting on these for a couple weeks, so they finally came in today, and I'm gonna be doing an unboxing / review. And by the title, like as always, you already know what it is, but you know, I'm gonna see it for the first time since, you know, I ordered them. I did pick these up off of eBay. You know, eBay, you know, a lot of people still sleep on eBay, but I take advantage of it. I love it. So let's get into the shoe. You know, is it, you know, the same with any shoe you buy off eBay? It's gonna come with this box. It says the same stuff. eBay, you know, I wouldn't mind getting sponsored by eBay either. You know, with every eBay purchase, they come with their authentication card, and just like every other Nike SB orange label, it's gonna be in this plain Nike SB orange label box. Boom. And these are the Let's see, what does it say? Deep fur black fur sail. So yeah, these came out I think like about a month ago now. I don't remember really the exact date these came out. I forgot. It was kind of like all over the place with the dates. Like I was hearing a bunch of different info on these. Like people were saying like these were at first, when I first seen them, like supposedly Asia exclusive, which I don't think it was, because they first dropped in Asia and then they dropped out here. So, and then they were saying that these were going to be the last orange label Nike SBs that were going to drop. For a while they said that they were going to pause the orange label like line or something, but I seen like there was like supposed new orange labels coming out next year, so who knows, you know, people say a lot of things. But anyways, let's get into the shoe. You know, I've been waiting on these for almost 2 weeks now. I ordered them before Thanksgiving and stuff, and yeah, so shipping kind of took a little while. But anyways, let's get into the shoe. Of course, you know, it's a Nike SB orange label, so it just comes with your plain paper. And that's the shoe right there. Oh, let's take a look at it. Shit. Fix this here. You know, when I first checked these out, I wasn't really sure if this was like a suede or a leather, because like in pictures you can't really tell that well, but it is suede, luckily. As always, I always cut this off. I never leave this on any of my shoes I order from eBay. But boom, there's the shoe. What do you guys think of the Nike SB orange label deep fur? First thoughts. What are your first thoughts? Goes the sole. Boom. Let me grab the other shoe. And of course, you know, like every Nike SB, you do have the Nike SB sticker. You can't really see it that good. So you just see it like this. Yeah, that's your Nike SB sticker that comes with pretty much every SB these days. Get that shoe there. Boom. And here's the other shoe that does come with the spare laces. And of course, just like the other orange labels, they do have the orange lace tips, aglets that do say the Nike SB on there. Same with the black spare laces, also have those orange aglets on there with the same Nike SB. Honestly, this is a pretty pretty nice color, I think. You know, it's a darker green. Looks almost kind of like that Christmas green. Kind of go for the season right now. Kind of matches a little bit, you know. Throw some dark green Christmas clothing. I don't know. Anyways, let me just take some of the stuff out here. You can see, get the insole out. So on both pairs, they have the same insole, same. Has that deep fur insole with that orange label box right there. And then, of course, you know, let's go over some of the details in the shoe. The whole shoe is suede, other than this black Nike swoosh, which is leather. I can tell it's leather. It's like a kind of like a tumble leather. So the whole shoe is that deep fur. Same with the laces, the tongue. But on the tongue, you do have that orange swoosh. Same thing on the back. You have all the details there. Let's see, when were these made? These were made from April 15th, 2025 and through, what is that? June 9th, 2025. Okay. So they made these earlier this year. So again, it has that suede. This is more of like a kind of like nubuck, but in the same color, where this one's more of like that kind of like a little bit more rough, softer suede. You can kind of see this one's more of that smooth texture, nubuck style suede, which kind of almost looked like leather when I first seen the shoe. That's why I was a little confused. And then you do have that sail midsole, which I kind of was thinking about getting some sail laces to kind of match the midsole here, kind of like on my right SBs. Let me see. Show you an example of my right SB where I did the sail laces. I'm thinking about doing the same kind of look on this shoe. I think it would give it a kind of good like look to it. I just have to order the sail laces because I don't really have any spare sail laces. But let me know what you guys think of that. What do you guys think some sail laces would look on here? How would that look? But of course, since you know this is my first time opening the shoe, I haven't done my suede treatment on it, so I think I might make like a video trying to like show you guys how to do the suede treatment, how I do it to kind of like soften this kind of up. You can tell it's kind of like not really, there's no movement in this at all. Same kind of like on here, it has a little bit of movement, you can see it. But if I hit it with like a medium bristle brush, go over the whole shoe, and then hit it with some mink oil, and it'll definitely make everything nice and softer and make this a whole lot softer and probably give it a little bit of movement to it. But oh yeah, sorry, I forgot, I was going over the details. This is the whole suede upper shoe, black leather swoosh. Has the whole same green all throughout the shoe, other than the orange check mark and the tag inside. There's nothing inside of here, that's nothing under here or anything like that, like on some other shoes. But you have the sail midsole with the gum bottom, which is that nice gum bottom that's pretty durable, with that black Phylon foam insert. I mean, other than that, it's a pretty basic shoe. There's not really much to it. You know, it's just a clean, you know, clean colorway. I don't know, I just like it. You know me, for me, I like, if I buy it, it's, you know, I like it. So other than, speaking of that, my next review is going to be the Ducks of a Feather Air Force, which wasn't really on the plan. That's gonna be here tomorrow, so that'll be my next review. Even though I didn't really plan on buying those shoes, I bought those pretty much on accident from the GOAT drops. I don't know if anyone was taking part of the GOAT drops that they had for like Black Friday that they did around Thanksgiving. And so I think it was on the last day they dropped the Ducker Egg pack, which is the 2 pairs of the Air Force One Oregon exclusive. I don't know, anyways, long story short, I put in the damn little drop that they did, went in and was practicing and accidentally bought them like an idiot. So those will be here tomorrow. So I will be doing a review on them, even though I didn't really want them, nor do I really like them. I don't really wear Air Forces, but you know, I don't know. I might try to sell them, or I might hold on to them. I don't know if they're even gonna like be worth anything, even though I know they're pretty exclusive, but I don't think they sold out. So definitely be on the lookout for that one. But other than that, what are you guys thinking on this pair? Did you guys pick up the orange label? Supposedly it was gonna be the last orange label that they were gonna release. Who knows? People say a lot of things on the internet. What do you guys think? Pretty good thumbnail, right? And I also want to thank those that have been watching and have recently subscribed. My last video on the Krampus SBs did really, really well. Did pretty much best video I've dropped so far, most views and everything. So I appreciate that, and I hope I can keep this momentum going, so I can keep making these videos, keep buying some shoes. I mean, the videos don't really contribute anything to the shoe buying, but it kind of motivates me to buy more shoes and keep making these videos. But yeah, like I was saying about the Nikes, the Air Force Ones that are coming tomorrow, I didn't really plan on those. I was more so planning to use that money to buy the Narnoirs. So I don't know, I might be trying to wheel and deal on those, try to maybe trade for some Narnoirs so I could really review the Narnoirs, because that's what I really wanted to review next, was the Narnoirs, because I think those, if I'm mistaken, I thought they said they were going to drop them at skate shops in December 3rd. But I know for sure, December 6th they were going to drop on sneakers. But so far I haven't seen anything on any local skate shops about dropping the Narnoirs, and it's the 4th today, so I'm still kind of confused on that. But anyways, I do have my guy here locally, Grill Caviar, that I talked about in one of my past videos. He's more widely known on Whatnot and stuff, but Grill Caviar, I don't know, I might have to go pay him a visit, go try to wheel and deal, maybe trade something up for some Narnoirs if he gets them in, which I'm pretty sure he will. But anyways, yeah, I will be cutting this short. I don't want to keep dragging on for too long, and I'll probably make a video going over these, doing my Miko treatment and stuff, so be on the lookout for that. I wanted to incorporate it in this video, but it would have made it too long, so I'll do it in another one. But yeah, anyways, I appreciate those who've been watching along with me, liking, subscribing, supporting. I'm hoping I can keep it going and stuff, but anyways, I'll be seeing you tomorrow in my next video. Hopefully I could drop this video today, but yep, I'll see you later, and thanks for those who've been watching with me. Appreciate it. Tap in. See you later.